Okay.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Let's play some Genshin Impact. I think we're supposed to go meet up with Albedo? Did some questing off the clock. Got some more keys. Let's wrap up the rest of this quest. Wee flowers on this cliff. You know, that's a question. How did it grow in these rocks? I don't see any soil. That's some tough plant roots right there. Going back into the freezing cold temps. Maybe we'll be able to unlock the top of the mountain finally by doing these quests. There's like no areas to spawn to. Look at that. Made it right to that. Okay. Where am I on the map? Okay, not too bad. See some fire there. The fire went out. That was weird. It was there and then it wasn't. Mint? In this environment? That's some pretty frozen mint plant right there.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
You could say that.
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings.
Okay.
There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Gonna freeze. It's too cold here.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
This fire? Okay. How exactly do I activate these? Get the mint first. Nope.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Okay. I just didn't proceed further in the story. I see. Yay! Are there others around? Aha.
Let it rain.
Another one up there. Or not. Where is that last fiery dude? Yay, mint. At least I get a better look up here where everything is. Although I'm gonna freeze to death soon if I don't move. Not up there. Be weird to be underwater. It's interesting though. I'm gonna climb this mountain. I see it. It's over there. Barely see it. Weird that I have to come out this far to see it. Okay. I do see it though. Warm up here first. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to glide from up there to get to it. Can't climb that. Don't want to freeze though. Obnoxious.
Get back!
There we go. Done with that. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd it go? Ah, more of this stuff. Razor just got smacked in the face.
Get back!
Okay, where did it go? Oh, there's like a party going on over there. Stay away from that. Ah, there he is. He's hiding. What are you doing here?
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism.
Thank you,
Exactly
Albedo.
what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Ah, let's drain the water.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
Cool.
What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once.
The I don't understand
If you want
list.
the reward, you gotta
Interesting.
pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
This character's kind of dry in personality, in my opinion.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
I think the other,
Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so
think-
fast. You're
Oh.
not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Okay.
You!
See, she at least has some personality.
I most certainly did not. And
I think
I've witnessed
Albedo or
everything that you
Albedo
and
does
Albedo
not.
have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
No. Was not.
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions,
Yeah.
participating in all kinds of
The
strange
potions things is
experiments.
weird.
I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Oh, are we getting into a fight?
Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
What? I was just helping him with his research.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to
Glowy
mention,
symbols.
seems like there's nothing more to them. But
This
for
way to the
insurance
cafe.
purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what
Well,
I
that's
was hoping.
nice of you.
I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she's just sensitive.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Oh, man. There's some foliage there under the bridge. But it was in the water, though. Alright, let's get out of this pit. Again, with being way up here. How do I get up here? Hopefully it unlocks the way in this quest. Alright, let's go see Albedo.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion.
Have you now?
It took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
I could tell him. Let's tell him.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world. ...
You
couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you.
Master
but in
of the
fact,
obvious.
Nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
What's this? Is it an explosive?
It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is
It's
a
always
manifold
food with
tapestry of
Paimon.
free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Just choose this one.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
Wow.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If
What was
one
that?
day I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
No. Look at that. Quest complete. Okay. Get the hell out of these frozen mountains. I want to die here. Look at all that itemage. Alright. So I do have some keys. I have 2 keys because I did some off-the-clock stuff. This is going to take forever. So many stories. I think they just keep adding them, I guess. Okay. So let's play Xiao's game. Or quest, rather. Butterfly's Dream. Let's get the quest. Alright. The Master of Stars Deception. Okay. So cold here. Go to the tower over here. Heal up. We'll start this quest tonight. Weird that I didn't unlock any more, like, area on the mountain there. I have no idea how to get to the top of that mountain. I think that's the oldest thing, like, in this entire stream. Is the one day I'll get to the top of that mountain. I just have no idea how to do it right now. Been wanting to do that for, like, a couple of years now. Take this kid's fruit. True said, kid. What's going on? Nah, these people can fend for themselves. Oh wait, no, never mind. They're right here. Let's do this.
So sorry.
Can't stand here and watch.
What's this?
Random world quests.
Windblade.
Alright. Supplies saved. Damage mask. Oh, there's a lot of quests in here. I don't think I've been to this town in a bit. What's going on with them?
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different.
Yep.
Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. The guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
No one escapes my sights!
These super evil hilly turtles are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind, too.
at that mint right in front of my face.
Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Creepy mask.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilly trolls. Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Yeah, let's go do tea. Let's grab some mint first. Yo, bro.
Ahem. Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. One certainly doesn't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
Yeah, we're just travelers.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
My
One
sidekick?
sees.
Excuse me, it's the other way around.
One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One
Okay.
descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Okay, let's chat these people up. We have male believer. Okay.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day,
Boo
I
Boo
tell you.
Pharmacy, I remember now.
Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of an adeptus is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
This seems very sketchy.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
Oh, because that's not polluting or anything.
But it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Wow. This dude is totally sketchy.
What do you think?
Sketchy dude.
One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
Do they now?
Surely you jest.
Surely you
There
jest.
was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material.
Twix.
In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated.
Yep.
But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear that mask? Go on, take it off, let me see. Yeah, this is much more appropriate.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
This guy's
Indeed.
inappropriate.
It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Remember when I said this other guy was really dry personality? Yeah, and went from that guy to this. I'd like to get rich quick. I want power rivaling that of the gods. I feel like I just want to pick the ridiculous answers. I'd like to get rich quick.
Now, hold on a second. What about your brother?
Yeah, he's okay.
This is a common mortal sentiment. That you hail not from Liu is manifest in your appearance, but one senses their materialistic influence upon you. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
He thinks he wants us to sweeten the deal, Paimon.
Oh, that's right! Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they?
Yes.
Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
I don't think people put their visions up for sale. No need to rub it in. Nah, this one.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
No one who shares your values, that's for sure. I think it sounds good.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
We'll be right back with snacks. Wow, that's really far, actually. That's not just a jog. Whoa. It's in Liyue. While I'm here, I might as well pick up some food. Oh, almost ran off the railing. Oh.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Perhaps he's a narcissist.
Could be. But now that Paimon thinks
Paimon's just
about
like,
it,
could be.
there's something that's just not right about this guy.
His mask is so ugly. Why would Adeptus want people to pay him more? His mask is ugly.
That's true. It really is. Very suspicious. Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Yes. Thought we were gonna get tasty snacks too.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that desk over there.
Let's read up on this. Oh look, it's right there and it's open.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Did it completely freeze?
About the Yakshas, a group of Adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Possible.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. Oh, it's so tragic. After everything they went through in all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory. To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
That dude is so sketchy. He's not an Adeptus. Alright. Since we're here in Liyue, let's go get some snacks. Some tigerfish. Hello. Doing good. This quest is kind of funny. Do I need carrots? Nah. Alright, I don't think I need anything here. Head way, way, way back up here. Jump off the railing. That's a long way down. Look, more hilly churls. How are you doing?
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Cool it! Frostbite!
I'd say probably like 45 minutes.
Cool it!
Prepare to be blown away.
don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Look at the main
Sigil of
character's
permission,
face.
Huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a
Nope.
keepsake of the Adepti.
This is
So it must
PS5.
still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another
So
opportunity...
sketchy.
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
Paimon
one
smug.
suddenly feels
Smug
ill
comment.
at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious.
Nope, I don't use webcam.
Come on,
I don't want
Trevor.
graphical
Looks
stuff.
like it's
Not
up to us.
interested.
Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
You're like probably the 20th person that's asked me. Not my thing. I play casually. Alright, let's go hang out with these guys. Oh, no, not more demons! Oh, there's a treasure chest over here.
Dodge this.
I'm good. I don't want any graphic stuff. Thank you.
Dodge this.
Alright, I'm gonna set all this on fire. Oh, he like died on the... He died on the spikes there. There we go. Now I can get the treasure chest. Woo!
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Yes, yes, Amber.
Oh, it's that conqueror of demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have...
Look at that stupid boar
It's you.
just pushed me in the water.
I remember you. I was
Hey, it's
purging
Xiao.
some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Oh, does that mean... Yeah, Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh... Poor Xiao.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist
Oh, he has
is
a
to
mask.
suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence.
Oh
So we
boy,
shall
that
part
sounds
ways
fun.
here.
Let's
go hang out there.
Will be a big help. Paimon promises.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh, consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Well, come on then.
Oh boy.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear.
So intense.
I must reflect on this.
Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna go right into the cavern of demonic whatever. It sounds so exciting. Oh man. Alright, I think I'm gonna get into that next time though. I know it sounds fun. Everyone can't wait to go in there. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight. Thanks for watching. Bye.